Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of God-Awful Games. Tonight we'll be taking a look at a little-known turd called Astyanax. I would love to say that the game is not as lame as this horrible title, but I would be lying. So, let's just begin. At first sight, one thing becomes abundantly clear. This game does have some pretty good graphics, but do not be fooled by this. The game behind this veil of pretty graphics is horrible. So in other words, it's actually kind of equivalent to almost every single PlayStation 3 game that has come out. Okay, fine. Yeah, that was a bit of a cheap shot. Bite me. Now, you play the hero by the name of Astyanax, who is a generic, run-of-the-mill hero who is out to save the princess. And what the hell was that princess's name again? Damn it. And it is just right on the tip of my tongue. Damn it, what the fuck is her name? Rosebud. Wow. That has to be the most cultured reference I have ever made. And now Orson Welles is probably doing backflips in his grave. Oh well. Anyway, this is your typical hack-and-slash style game. You simply just move to the right, and you slice up anything that comes within reach of your mighty blade. And just watch the mighty strength that your hero puts behind this blade. Yeah, that is right. Astyanax can't even kill a skeleton without chopping it like it's a fucking redwood. Even honestly, when letting your fucking power gauge fill all the way up, it'll still take a few swings to take down these things. Now, I've never seen any other game where skeletons are this hard to kill, which essentially means that this guy must be a real fucking pussy, because this is the first actual villain which you run into is this goddamn skeleton. Wow. And mind you, the other enemies really are not any easier. They all actually take a couple of swings to kill. Except for these weird little blob things that seem to just be floating around just absolutely everywhere. Those things die with only, like one hit. So that's still pretty cool. You also have to worry about these little bastards that spring up from underground. And if they happen to catch you in mid-fucking jump when you are over a ledge, death is almost a certainty. So that means that not only do you have enemies that are really tough to kill, you also have cheap death. Oh, fun. Then you have the mini-bosses and the actual bosses. And these are a real bitch because they are both really weak against your little, magic attack. But if you use all of your magic up against the mini-boss, which actually is what it'll take to kill it, then the actual boss is going to just absolutely hand you your ass. And the mini-bosses are just as cheap as they fucking come, so you are going to take damage regardless of what you do. And the bosses are pretty easy. If you actually have to hold on to all of your magic and you just go and you just fucking unload on it, then the hard part's over. Then you just have to rape the fucking shit out of whatever the hell's left. And this actually makes these, boss fights pretty sad. Because anytime that a game boils down simply to rape them in the fucking corner, there's something seriously wrong there. I swear to God. The only thing you have to aid you are a few power-ups. And I've only found two. The first is this little claw thing, and it just gives you more power in your power meter. But since that means absolutely nothing, it's pointless. Regardless of how much power you have in that damn gauge, your strikes still do next to nothing. If perhaps maybe a couple of those would actually allow you to kill these goddamn skeletons with just a single swing, then I'd probably be a lot happier. But no, it's completely worthless. The other power-up is this pixie wearing leg warmers. Wait a minute. Leg warmers? Hang on. What the fuck year was this damn game made in? Uh-huh. I see. 1990. About 3 years after the whole fucking leg warmer fad died a horrible, painful death. Okay, I guess I can kind of sort of accept that. But what I can't accept is what comes out of this pixie's mouth any fucking time that you happen to run into her. What the hell is this gibberish supposed to mean? I looked at it for about a minute, and I finally decided that it meant that I can either change my weapon by pushing down, or refill my magic by pushing up. I don't know why it's written in such a fucking screwed up way. I'm assuming that the fucking translators were just really, really lazy. Or, they were just lazy. Anyway, after beating every level, you're pretty much up to do the same thing all over again, except the enemies are even tougher. And this means that your little pansy of a hero has to hit them even more before they finally die. I think it's just time to end this. Folks, this game is just bad. It has just a ton of problems going for it, but the biggest problem, and I haven't mentioned it yet, is just that the game is so fucking boring. I literally found myself drowsing off when I was playing it. In fact, actually, I'm starting to get a little bit drowsy here just... excuse me, just fucking, narrating this stupid thing. And no, guys, that actually was not a fucking acted out yawn. That actually was a real thing, and I've got another one coming. I think I'd better end this. And honestly, when a game is just this friggin' boring, it just isn't right. Muttley, could you please put this plastic sleeping pill out of its fucking misery for me? Thanks.